Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Because Wrestling, and we are back with another big old predictions episode because it is SummerSlam week, Jack.
It's not only SummerSlam week.
What other week is it?
God.
I don't know.
Brooklyn. I was going to say Brooklyn 99. Where'd that come from? Takeover. It's not even in Brooklyn. Takeover what? Takeover Toronto.
Takeover Toronto 2.
Takeover Toronto 2. Then we have.
There's lots of other wrestling stuff that's happening this week as well.
The finals of the G1 are this week.
The final, we're in the final stretch of the G1.
I was discussing to you earlier that I'm planning. I don't know if this will come off.
I don't think it will.
But I'm planning that to stay up for SummerSlam and then just continue on to the G1.
Yeah, won't happen. I promise you that won't happen. Or you might do it, and then I probably just won't hear from you for about 4 days. That's usually how these things go.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very prolific weekend of wrestling. We've got Takeover on Saturday, SummerSlam on Sunday, and the G1 finals on Monday.
It's a big weekend of wrestling.
Yeah.
Is there anything happening on the Friday? No?
Not
I feel like there should be.
There's going to be. I know Progress are running a show in Toronto. There's a lot of indie wrestling in Toronto this weekend, which is kind of the norm with these big WWE events happening.
This is the first time that SummerSlam is starting to become like a weekend.
Yeah, it is.
It's
just going to.
It's the first time that I've heard of other companies such as Progress coming over Toronto, to work in Toronto as well. Because I get the whole thing of WrestleMania, because WrestleMania, their stadiums usually hold between 65 and 80,000 or 100,000 if you're in Dallas. But that's what I'm saying. Will it be as successful because there's only what can is the Maple Leaf Gardens, is that there?
Check. It's in the Scotiabank Arena. Whoa, that's strange. Takeover's in the same place.
Yeah, that must only hold about 20,000.
I'll tell you. Scotiabank Arena holds. It's the home of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It holds.
So yeah, it's the old Maple Leaf Gardens, I think.
Yeah. So basketball holds 20,511 with standing room. Hockey holds 20,270 with standing room. So around 20,000.
That's what I'm saying. It's interesting.
20,000 max.
It's a big ask. It's a big difference, and I think people will start to notice that. The companies will start to notice that there's a big difference when you have 80 to 100,000 wrestling fans in one place. 20. I know Canada is a big wrestling city anyway, especially Toronto.
Maybe the idea is that the idea is to appeal to the fans that okay, even if you can't get a ticket to SummerSlam, maybe you can go see the other stuff and just be a part of the atmosphere anyway. I mean, that's a bit, it's a bit out there. I mean, I'm just trying to find a reason for it.
See, I would get it. WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'd go to.
You'd go anyway.
I'd go to Tampa and stay, and I'd watch it in a bar somewhere. But I've never heard of a SummerSlam atmosphere. I get
it's the biggest part of the summer.
Yeah, but I get that. They do the whole 2K event, and I know 2K do
there is an Axis.
There is an Axis and all that, and I get that, but it's not as big as WrestleMania.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about news first before we get into predictions?
Yeah. If you want to, do you have news? I feel like you have news if you brought that up.
Well,
pressure's on now.
Because you just said the trailer for WWE 2K20 drops this week.
Oh, it looks so good.
And the cover has been revealed. The cover stars this year are Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch, which are probably two very deserving. They are two very deserving people really to be on the cover. Yeah. Surprised Roman hasn't been on it yet.
Yeah, it's really weird that he hasn't been on it yet.
And Becky obviously deserves it probably. She was kind of the front runner to be on it anyway.
Yeah, so I get that. That's cool. The trailer was amazing.
The trailer was so cool.
The one with
Sorry about your ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
A little Velveteen Dream.
Yeah. But no, the game was good. I the last installment, 2K19, was definitely by far the best 2K of the 2K series.
And it looks like that it's it's going off the same model as 2K19, but just kind of tweaking it a small bit. So obviously they're having a showcase mode again.
Yeah.
This time, last year it was Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
This year it's the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah.
So 4 Horsewomen.
I'm looking forward to that because I'm looking forward to like playing through the Sasha and Bailey matches. The two of them. I hope the two of them are there. I know the Brooklyn one will definitely be in it, but I hope the Takeover Respect one will be in it.
Just thinking about it now, you'd imagine we're going to get at least one of those matches. The triple threat at WrestleMania 32.
Yeah. Like I don't think it's not just the times the 4 of them have faced each other. I'd imagine
it'd be the other big wins, is it?
Yeah, I think you'll get Charlotte and
Sasha's whole feud through like.
But like it's not. I just wonder: are we just going to get all? Are we going to play through all the times the different variations of the 4 Horsewomen facing each other, or are we going to get like, let's say, the Natalia versus Charlotte match
in
NXT
Maybe.
And stuff? Because that's really what kicked off that whole
like
buzz.
See, the difficult part is right, like with Daniel Bryan in the last one, because it's just one guy. It's easier to do his whole career, whereas you've got 4 women now to do their whole career. Like it's harder that.
But it's not their whole career.
I know. It's just the NXT stuff.
Like I would hope we get the 2 of in the Sasha and Bailey feud. I hope we get the 2 of them. I would imagine we'll get.
I think we'll definitely get that triple threat.
Yes, we'll get Sasha and Charlotte, the first ever Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, definitely. We'll
get the match on Raw as well. I think
where
Sasha wins the
title match.
Yeah, Sasha wins because that was a really good match.
I'm trying to think of other ones. I think because I'm trying to think like there's been lots of matches where there's been like another person like WrestleMania 33. It was Bailey, Charlotte,
and Becky,
Sasha, and Nia.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, will they have the 3 of them and just?
They probably will, and they'll probably do the triple threat then from the year before, where it was Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte.
Yeah, saying that definitely will be. And I think maybe the TLC match with Asuka as well in it, with Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka.
Yeah. Obviously we'll get the Evolution Last Man Standing, I would assume.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also the match where Becky turns, maybe the SummerSlam match.
Yeah. The one with Carmella.
Carmella in it.
It's probably to this day Carmella's best match ever. Yeah. Look, she was brilliant.
She really was, yeah.
Like everyone gives Carmella flack, but that was last year's SummerSlam, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so it was this time last year.
Yeah.
That's crazy actually to think of. Like
so much happens in a year.
The year of Becky Lynch, like. But like that was probably to this date Carmella's best match in WWE.
Yeah, I mean like I couldn't really maybe the Money in the Bank match on SmackDown. If you can argue that, but
you can't credit that to her though. There was a lot of moving parts in that, whereas she put in an amazing performance.
Yeah, you couldn't really like the focal point wasn't her in that match either. You know, it was Becky really.
Yeah, what I'm saying is she put on a good performance. That was probably the best performance she put on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you get that match.
Other things, yeah, we probably will. But
I think like one of the criticisms last year for 2K Showcase was that it was very short.
Yeah, at least this one has potential to be very long. Maybe
not. Because like I get that there's
materials there.
There's the career mode too, which takes that as well into consideration, where like you have to split your time in between 2 when you're creating a game like that. But like, let's say like I think it was WWE 13. It wasn't 2K yet, but it was like WWE 13.
That was the last one, wasn't it? Before man.
Yeah, and they did the whole Attitude Era mode.
Yeah.
And that was like a really long showcase kind of mode, where it was like but there was no career mode onto that.
Yeah.
It was just that was the one mode you played.
Speaking of career mode, this time for the first time ever, you can be a woman. In the career, which is cool enough.
Which is really interesting. I wonder, will it be a different story for?
That's the big question hanging over because that hasn't been confirmed yet. Is like if you play as a man and if you play as a woman, do you get different storylines?
I would imagine you do because it gives incentive to replay it. Then
of course,
I play as a man and then go back and play as a woman.
You'd have to really like if you want people to play as both, like unless it's just to appease people like women who want to play as women or men who want to play as men or vice versa or whatever.
Yeah.
Like. But it's Like, it would certainly be more intriguing if you had different endings and different stories.
I'd be interested to see that. I from the trailers, this is only my own theory. I haven't seen it anywhere anyway yet, but what I hope it isn't is I think that I have a feeling that it might be like that. You create a man character and you create a woman character,
and
you go through it together, and like ye are a team or something like that. And because I know there's
mixed match challenge.
There's a mixed match challenge in it this year and all that.
First time ever, you can do intergender wrestling. So, kind of intergender wrestling.
I'd be up for if you were a man, in the thing, like, or if you wanted to be a woman in the career mode, like entering the mixed match challenge and picking your partner.
Yeah.
And all that, and playing through that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm hoping we get something along those lines.
Yeah, maybe. And the other big thing that really kind of got revealed, there's a lot of stuff still under wraps, but the other big thing that got revealed was last year with 2K19, we got the what was it called? The Golden Ladder thing? What was that called? The AJ?
Oh, the
$1 million challenge.
The Golden Showcase, like that.
It was something golden, whatever.
Yeah, and then the dude played
AJ.
Yeah, and apparently it's coincidence that he worked for the company and it was pure stage. Go on anyway.
So last year there was this tiered thing, this ladder thing.
Yeah.
Where each match gets progressively harder, stipulations change, blah blah blah, and then the final match you face AJ Styles, a golden AJ Styles or something, and if you beat him you get $1 million.
Yeah.
Like in real life you get $1 million. This year it's Roman Reigns is the tier thing. So I'm imagining next year some guy will be playing Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I don't think Roman plays video games.
I don't know. Maybe he does. We don't know.
Like, why don't you just give it to Xavier Woods? Like, the man really wants it.
He is he's the guy who announced everything.
Yeah,
he's the guy who
broke. He is the gamer. Like, but what I thought you were gonna say, and it's another big news. You might have forgot about it coming out of that announcement was for the first time I think 9 years, China will be a playable character.
Yeah, I did forget about that.
Which is huge. Because, like, even
Hulk Hogan's back in the game too, don't you?
He was in it last year.
Was he?
I think so. I think he was DLC.
I think I saw this year. It was the first. Like it was said, like for the first time.
Yeah, well, I think it was for the first time in the main game. I think it was DLC.
Yeah.
I don't know if Randa's in it.
I think she is.
Is she?
I think so.
But anyway, going back to the China thing, that's huge because she was a huge admission from the Attitude Era game.
Yeah.
That was just glaringly missed, and stuff like it's just really good to see that she's back in the game because I think
she's great. Like, you know, it'd be class as well to kind of play out like dream matches like with her and like the likes of Charlotte and the likes of Beth Phoenix and the likes of.
Did you see what the collector's edition is?
It's SmackDown.
Yeah. So
and you get the SmackDown apron.
Yeah, and you get signed by Edge. Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle, the 3 living members.
You get one of the 3.
I thought it was the 3.
No, you get one of the 3.
But it's the 3 living members of the SmackDown 6.
Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, but he's not with WWE. But Eddie and Benoit are.
Yeah, obviously,
Fuck on. But yeah, so yeah, that was huge.
Imagine if it was like Chavo's dead.
No, Chavo's alive and kicking. No, sorry, Chavo, if you're listening. But no, it's a big, for me especially. Like for me, I play the games. I don't know about you, but you don't really play the games.
The last WWE game I had was 13.
The one with Punk on the cover.
Yeah, that was the last one I had. I haven't bought one since.
The ones in between that have been very missable. 2K14 was okay. That was the one where it was WrestleMania. You had the WrestleMania.
So it's Cena on it.
Yeah, and it was you had like the whole thing was like you're going through WrestleMania moments. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
You went through like 30 years of WrestleMania at the time? I think
2014 was 30. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like 30 years of WrestleMania, and you went through all the amazing moments. So yeah, that was a good game. From 15 to 18, it was quite missable. I remember the showcase at 15 was decent. It was the Punk and Cena feud.
Yeah.
And it was the Triple H and Shawn Michaels feud.
Yeah.
So, but it was weird because Punk, it was when Punk left, but they'd already done all this thing, so they had to release it. But Punk was like long gone from the company by the time it came out. It came out that October, and Punk had been gone since January.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really this one, last year's one, was the best since 2K13. So if you're going to get any, I'd suggest get last year's one. But if you're going to get, I'd say wait for this year's one too.
Yeah. I never wanted one.
See, you'll enjoy the career mode in this year's one because there's all little nuances that only true wrestling fans get.
Yeah.
Like there's a bit where like you're just out of NXT and you're invited before you go onto main roster TV. You're invited to tour Asia with the main roster, and you wrestle in Japan. And when you come back, you have like a storage locker thing.
Yeah.
But like it never mentions it. But when you come back and you look in your storage, you have a jacket from the Ribera Steakhouse.
Yeah.
You know, like the famous steakhouse that wrestlers go to in Japan.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that, small stuff like that. It's really cool. I know you wrestle in it's not the Tokyo Dome. What's the one that New Year's Dash is always in?
Budokan Hall or?
Yeah, I think it's
Budokan.
The Budokan. I think it's either there or it might be Sumo Hall. No, there's one famous arena in Japan, and you wrestle in there, but they never call it that. But you can tell like that it's that.
It's really Osaka, good. Is it?
I don't know.
Osaka-jo Hall?
Osaka-jo Hall, that's what it was, yeah. Osaka-jo Hall. You wrestle in that.
That's like the next big one, like.
Yeah. You wrestle in there, and then you wrestle Nakamura in the Tokyo Dome. It's really cool. And you wrestle in Mexico as well. And there's more. There's just little nuances, like
little shit that like only you'd get if you followed. Like,
only you get if you're a real nerd. You know? So stuff like that, like the attention to detail was cool. So
yeah. So yeah, 2K is coming out soon. You can pre-order it now if you want to. But
well, this is not an ad.
This is not paid. Just letting you know if you want to, you can. So yeah, there's not much other news I can think of. Nothing major.
Did you see the whole? I actually didn't even mention this to you off here. I don't know if you know, but you see the whole thing about Fox.
I don't know.
On what they're looking.
Is it the cancellation thing?
No, it was no. The whole thing was that they're looking to make changes to SmackDown, and apparently one of them is that they want to bring back the Fist in the set. Yeah,
please.
Did you see this or?
No.
No, apparently there's someone in Fox, an executive, who like leaked that information that they plan to bring back the Fist over the set.
Oh, please.
Because they want to separate themselves from Raw.
Yeah, like I mean that's one of the issues is that they're literally the same.
So that'd be so cool if they brought back the Fist.
Yeah, that'd be the best thing ever.
I'd love it so much.
Yeah, I would too. I grew up with that Fist.
It's so weird. Remember, like SmackDown 1000, and they didn't bring it back.
Same
standard set. Like,
there's a SmackDown this year? Isn't there like a big thing? I know they moved Fox, but is there like a big anniversary this year or something?
No, it was SmackDown 1000 last year. It was like this time last year.
Yeah, it might just be the Fox, so.
Yeah, the Fox one's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to that one.
So yeah, that's cool.
Is there any more? Oh, we'd be remiss to talk about Harley Race.
Oh shit, yeah. It just happened. It happened.
Happened a couple. Yeah, that's why. Like news moves on so fast, but obviously Harley Race, former multi-time NWA champion,
8-time NWA World champion, first ever United States champion.
Yeah, like we can go on about his accolades for all that.
4-time Hall of Famer, as far as I know.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest of all time. He's dead. Like
what the best accolade that he probably owns is by far that he's one of only 2 men that Andre the Giant was afraid of. That is, and no prize for guessing who the other guy was. Who's one of the toughest bastards in wrestling? That was around that era. Think about it. He still kind of pops up every now and again.
Ron Simmons?
No. Bit before.
New Jack?
You'll kick yourself now when I tell you.
Go on.
Haku.
Ah, yeah. Haku, yeah.
Apparently, the only two men Andre the Giant feared were Harley Race and Haku.
Yeah, fuck.
Which is completely understandable.
One of my favourite things, like favourite little stories that I love about Harley Race is that, like, whenever the NWA would go on tour, say they'd wrestle in America all the time.
Yeah.
And then, like, it'd be rare, but they'd go, like, overseas and travel to, like, Mexico or, like, wherever to defend the NWA title. But before they did, they'd always put the title on Harley Race.
Yeah.
Just in case one of the foreign things tried to double cross him. Because they trusted that Harley Race wouldn't get double crossed. Yeah. Like, because he just beat the shit out of whoever tried to.
And he looks just like a hard guy.
Yeah. So anytime they went overseas just before they'd go, they'd have Harley win the title. Yeah. So no company could double cross him.
See, he just, like, that's the thing as well. Like, he looks like an old school Navy guy or something.
Yeah.
He looks like Popeye.
Obviously, a lot of people have come out and in respect for, like, I think he's one of the most respected men in wrestling.
Yeah, because like when the people say, like, a wrestler's a wrestler, like, he was like one of them. Like, he was like a guy who, like, just commanded respect, knew his shit.
Yeah.
And, like, what was willing to pass it on through the generations, brought up so many people in throughout the business, you know.
There's a brilliant story, actually. I first heard Bruce Pritchard tell it. It was about CM Punk, and he was in a training camp, and it was Harley Race that was running the training camp.
Yeah.
And it was Harley's birthday. They all went out, and he said, like, that Punk never drank, and to this day never drank in his life. He drank one time, and it was when for his birthday, Harley Race put a shot in his hand, and he said, like, you don't say no to Harley Race. And he did the shot for Harley for his birthday. Yeah. That's a fantastic
Harley Race
story.
Made CM Punk drink.
It's
that's how fucking.
But that's how respected he is. Like, that you just do not say no to.
There was a story. Someone came up with a story as well, and I can't remember for the life of me who it was. It's someone signed to the Ruby today. Oh shit! I can't remember who it was. But someone came out and said, like, they were ready to quit wrestling, and, like, they did a camp with Harley Race, and, like, Harley instilled the confidence back into him.
Yeah.
Fuck, why can't I remember who it was?
There's a lot of people who this week came out with fantastic stories. Another one, Simon Grimm told.
Yeah.
And it was that he was travelling with Harley once, and he was just relaying a story that Too Cold Scorpio told him about Harley Race driving, and him going to Too Cold Scorpio, get the beer out of the cooler and give it to me. And Harley was driving, and he said he just handed him the beer, but he turned, like, the can thing that pointed to drink out of away from his mouth by accident. Like, and Harley started screaming at him, being like, "What the fuck?" And, like, when they were in the car, then Simon Grimm hands him like a can of soda and turned it the right way. And then Harley Race asked him, "Did you ever hear any road stories about me?" And he tells him that story, and Harley Race is like, "Oh, so that's how you knew how to turn the can the right way." So, like, stuff like that. Like, Ric Flair told, Ric Flair came out and told so many stories.
Yeah. Fuck, like, just the few, like, the matches he had with Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes,
Terry Funk. Like, just, if you're going to do anything this week, is go back and watch Harley Race match. There's plenty of them on the network.
Yeah. Such a tough man, just such a tough bastard.
Yeah. He had that brief stint in WWE as King, Harley Race.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, like, it's just, he's one of those men as well that you rare, there is people, because it is wrestling, but, like, it's very rare you hear someone say a bad word about
it. Like, no one has, like, just controversial story about Harley Race.
Yeah. So that's,
yeah.
It was sad to see him go, but he'd been ill for a very long time. So in a way, he's probably free.
Yeah, he's at peace now, and he's not in pain anymore, at least. So
yeah. So
Yeah.
One of the greats, man.
Rest in peace to Harley Race.
One of the greats. So we'll move on from that.
Move on. Get into our predicciones.
Yeah. Do you want to get up? What are we going to do first? Do you want to do?
We'll do
Takeover.
Okay. We'll do it chronologically.
Yeah.
We'll
do it. Oh.
So first
long weekend.
First up, right? We've got NXT Takeover Toronto 2. It's not being called Toronto 2, but it's the second one in Toronto. I'm a stickler, so
it's weird that it's not being called 2.
They never do though. They call it.
They always do
Brooklyn, yeah. But like Chicago, when they did Chicago last year, and they just called it was the second one in Chicago, and they just called it Chicago again. War Games last year wasn't called
War Games 2. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, it looks like a fairly decent card as well. So first up, as all takeovers are, first up is a big old singles match, and it is Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai, the newly heel Io Shirai.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Like, you could argue that these are two of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
At one point, Io Shirai was the best women's wrestler in the world.
And Candice LeRae as well.
You can make the point for Candice too.
Like, Candice LeRae, like, people forget because since she's signed with NXT, like, she's just been kind of Johnny Gargano's wife.
Yeah.
But, like, people forget PWG Candice LeRae.
Yeah.
Like, Joey the ones that wrestled the Young Bucks and fucking bled to death.
Yeah.
Like, she is up there. Like, Joey Ryan to this day says she's the best women's wrestler in the world.
Like, she's up. Like, if you go back and watch her old matches, it's hard to argue.
I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to it because I want to see the two of them cut loose.
It's interesting because is this the first women's match that's not for a women's title? I was
thinking that. I think
on NXT Takeover.
It could be.
Which is really
you might have to go back to one of the first ones because those ones weren't even 5 matches. They were like a good few matches.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go back, I think. But to my knowledge, it's the first one in a very long time. If it is,
yeah.
It is.
No, that is very interesting.
Because I was surprised because like there was 4. Like obviously, like people were saying, the 4 titles are going to be featured on the show, but there was no prominence. Well, there was actually no. That's a lie. There was a few prominent like matches that could have taken that 5th spot. Like obviously Matt Riddle and Killian Dane are in a feud at the moment. They were saying that match could have gone on it.
Yeah.
We've got the NXT Breakout Tournament final. That was rumored to be going on it.
Is that not on it? No.
No, that's not. It's going to be on NXT TV.
Huh,
but
NXT is stacked.
NXT is just incredibly stacked.
Yeah.
So it's hard to narrow it down. I'm glad this one got it though because it's been a storyline that's been going on for a while. So it kind of makes sense. It's probably deserving of it.
Yeah.
Because it's been going on for a good few months now. So yeah, Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai. Who do you have in mind?
I'm going Io Shirai. I think Candice. I hate doing this because I just said it, but Candice is a lot like Johnny.
Yeah, she can lose.
In the sense that she can lose a million times, and yeah.
Care.
Well, and I think people care. And I think you've invested so much in this Io Shirai character that why would you have her lose right now, you know?
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, whoever wins this match is probably primed to take on Shayna Baszler. So I'm just wondering, like, would you do heel versus heel then? Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler. Oh, Jesus.
So, but yeah, I'm going Io Shirai as well for basically the same reasons. Like, she just turned heel. I think, like you said, Candice can lose and be fine.
It's actually a very dangerous but very good quality to have as a wrestler.
I'm kind of worried because I could see them going down like the DQ route, like Candice wins via DQ, but Io just brutalizes her.
I hope
maybe.
Not.
I don't think they will. But it could. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if it happened.
Yeah.
But Io, I think, takes this one because it was one of the biggest. Because like that's the thing with NXT, heel and face turns kind of rarely happen. They're kind of like you might get 2 or 3
shades of grey,
2 or 3 big ones a year.
Yeah.
And like Io's has been the biggest one in a while.
And she's been very good in the role.
She's class. She's so good as a heel. So yeah, I think
what I'm hoping happens in this match is we get just Io beating the shit out of her, but like Candice will never give up and will always
I hope this match
and then eventually takes too much punishment.
Yeah.
And loses.
I hope this match is just given time and just given like. We can just see what these women can do and just show like the American audience who haven't probably had the chance really to see what they can.
Wouldn't surprise me if this opens the show.
I think it will.
Yeah,
I think it's
open. I would be welcome to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, sticking with the women, next up is the NXT Women's Championship match. It is NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler defending her title against Mia Yim. Who do you have and why?
Shayna.
Shayna wins.
Shayna wins. It's getting to the point where, and I said it every fucking takeover, but it's getting to the point where whenever she does lose, it'll feel like cheap because I feel like you're building her to a point now, and it was kind of like Asuka at the time as well, that no one can beat her.
Yeah.
That like no one feels worthy to beat her.
Yeah.
You know, I think you had your chance with Kairi Sane, and you had your chance to get Shayna away from NXT that time.
Won, yeah, that was the thing. Kairi won, and like
when they put the title back on her and kept her there, it's
very strange.
What I think happened there was I think Ronda was just getting into her groove, and I think but they wanted to keep Shayna away from Ronda because as soon as Shayna hit that main roster, people would have wanted Ronda versus Shayna.
Yeah.
So like I think they were that's the whole reason she stayed down. But yeah, I'm gonna go Shayna. I don't think Mia Yim is the one. I think Candice is the one, but you have to build her.
Yeah.
Even though I said she'll lose, but I think
you can still
have her win another number one contender.
Yeah, you can still do it. Yeah. So yeah, fair enough. I'm disagreeing with you. I think
you're going Mia Yim.
I think Mia Yim's going to win this one.
I don't think she's ready.
See, that's the thing, right? I'm not a Mia Yim fan, right? I just can't buy into her. I know what it is. There's just something about her. I can't get into her, right?
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. She seems like, huh? Keith's in the way.
Yeah.
But no. I can't buy. Like, I'm a huge Shayna Baszler fan. I love Shayna Baszler, but I cannot get into Mia Yim for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, I think that they've built the storyline that like Mia has taken out the Horsewoman now. Like she's eliminated Shayna's insurance policy for the last few matches, so the odds are evened or whatever. And I think she'll take it, but I think she's going to be a transitional champion, and Io's going to take the belt off her. Maybe at the next takeover, maybe during the tapings. I can't say it, but I don't think she's holding the belt for that long. I think.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see that happening. I definitely could.
Because I think, I'd actually like.
I just think.
I can see Shayna going up. I think Shayna could go up at any time.
Yeah.
And like, what I want to happen, right?
But I like the only thing I'm saying is that like, you've built Shayna and you've built the Horsewoman up so much that they're actually real heels now. That I want a proper babyface to beat them. I don't think the fans are behind me. You know, like I'd rather it be
Sunday.
It was brilliant when Io Shirai won because she beat the odds and she managed to get over the Horsewoman to win it, and that was perfect. And then they ruined it by putting it back on.
Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane. Who did I say?
Io Shirai.
All right, Kairi Sane. Just a bit of casual racism there.
Like WWE. Did you see that this week?
No.
The Kabuki Warriors came out and it was like their Twitter handles came up and instead of Asuka they put up Io Shirai's.
Oh Jesus. But I lost my point there now.
So pop babyface.
It's so the only other one that I think is there is Candice.
No, it makes sense, and like it actually like I had because I remember we talked about it a few months ago, like who beat Shayna, and I earmarked Candice, but I think it makes sense. Well, I think it makes sense, and I think they'll do with that. Mia will beat her after like taking out the Horsewoman, and then I think Io will beat Mia either on the tapings or at the next takeover.
Yeah,
and just have Mia be a transitional champion.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Because Io's been class. So yeah, so I'm going Mia Yim. You're going Shayna. That's fair enough.
Yep.
Next match is a match that I'm very much looking forward to. It is the triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. It is the NXT North American Champion Velveteen Dream defending his title against Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Who do you have and why?
This could be match of the year.
I think it's gonna steal the show. This one.
I think it'll steal. I think this could steal. This could very well be one of the best NXT matches ever.
Like, we have a match with Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano on it. We've seen what they can do, but I still think that this will steal the show.
I do too. We've seen what Pete Dunne and Roger Strong can do, and it's been fucking fantastic.
And, like, when Velveteen Dream
is
when he's in there with the right
excellent.
person, like, he's good, but when he's in there with the right person, he's excellent.
Yes. Who do I think wins?
Yes.
I think Pete Dunne wins.
Really?
Yes.
It's surprising. Actually.
I think you have to. I think they're looking for a way to get him away from NXT UK.
See, I think
putting the North American title on him is the way to do that.
Yeah, but I think William Regal said on one of the NXT shows that he's like on loan or something. That there's like he said something that wasn't that like you can't say for sure that he's gone to NXT now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I hope so because I think that like. He did everything he could for NXT UK. I know, like, it was still in its kind of fledgling. It still is in its kind of infancy.
But like, you have enough stars now. Now that Walter's there, you can pass the buck.
Yeah. And plus they've signed up like 90% of the UK independents.
Yeah.
So, I think he should go to. I think he's a big enough. I think he has the potential to be a big star on the main roster. On Raw and SmackDown. This guy could be WWE champion.
Yeah.
Like, they should. I think it'd be cool as well because I saw someone theorize. I can't remember who did it, but I saw someone theorize. It would be awesome if he won the match and like went back to being super mega heel and was like, I came over from Britain and won your North American championship.
Yeah,
it's like I had the UK title for 700, and like the competition in North America is 10 times worse. Imagine how long I'm gonna hold this belt for.
Yeah.
Like, just say shit like that. Like,
that'd be cool.
But
yeah, I'm going Pete Dunne.
It's fair enough. I'm going Roderick Strong. That may be a pattern for the night.
Oh, God.
This is a small bit of a spoiler into the rest of my predictions. But I'm going Roderick Strong to be a big old heely heel and have Pete Dunne maybe hit Velveteen Dream with the bitter end and then.
That's one of my favourite spots in wrestling.
Yeah.
You just stole one of my favourite spots.
Makes sense. You can see it happening too.
Plus, that happened. It didn't happen. It wasn't recently. But there was like a triple threat with...
The last one I can remember was when AJ defended the US title against Baron Corbin and Ty Dillinger at like... What was it? I think it was Backlash 2016. No, I can't remember.
There was a WCPW show where Marty did it to Will.
No, he cashed in. That was that.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, he was. He had their Money in the Bank thing, and it was Joe Hendry versus Will Ospreay for the title. Marty cashed. He did the Seth Rollins where he cashed in halfway through, making a triple threat. So he
pinned Hendry.
No, well, Hendry was the champion. No, he made Hendry tap, and Hendry was still the champion, so it made little to no difference.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm going Roderick. I see Pete Dunne hitting the bitter end on Dream, and then just as he's about to get the pin, in comes Roderick Strong. End of Heartache, and then 1, 2, 3. So, Roddy, big rods.
Former tag team.
Yeah, and you call back to that storyline too.
Yeah.
Because that's basically how he broke up the thing. He broke up the pin. And like then you have a storyline set then between Dunne and Roderick.
Yeah.
Roddy.
That'd be cool.
So next up is the NXT Tag Team Championship match. It is NXT Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, taking on the Undisputed Era, being represented by Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Who do you have in mind?
Now that I'm starting to think of it, I think you might be right. I think the Era are winning this.
Yeah.
Because I think the Street Profits are going up.
Yeah, they're up anyway. They're up anyway. It's so weird.
I think Heyman's very high on them.
Yeah?
I think so.
I'm high on Montez. Not so much Angelo, but...
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's high on
For Angelo's sake, I hope that tag team stays forever.
Yeah, for God's sakes.
He's like fucking Devon. Yeah, he's like Devon fucking Dudley.
Well, I've said D'Lo because he looks like D'Lo.
He looks like D'Lo, but I'm saying like that Devon was only ever good in the Dudleys.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah.
Whereas Bully Ray or Bubba Ray or whatever was always good as his singles anyway.
Succeeds anyway. But yeah, I hope the Street Profits stick together.
Yeah, for fucking Angelo Dawkins.
But for Montez's sake, I hope they break up because, like...
He's excellent.
He's fantastic. He's so funny too.
But yeah,
Were you going the era anyway, or have I swayed you?
You've swayed me, I think. No, I was going the era anyway because I knew the Street Profits were
I think
up.
if you took out like Roddy in the match and you had anyone else but Adam Cole, I'd still be going the era because I'd be like Street Profits have been on the main roster, so like makes sense.
It's just when the fuck did the era come up?
Never. Don't ruin them.
Yeah, I think though if they go to Raw, I think Heyman will do them good.
Yeah. I'm also going the era, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah,
but I'm going the era first ever. They'll be the first ever 3-time NXT Tag Team Champions.
That's cool.
They'll be the first people to ever win a title in NXT 3 times.
Yeah, they'll be the first ever 3-time NXT champions.
Anything. Yeah. So yeah.
Did Joe? No, Joe didn't.
Joe was twice.
Shinsuke
was twice. Shane is only ever 2-time women's champ. And the Revival and the Era are the only 2 times.
Who did Shinsuke beat the second time? Was it Bobby Roode?
Joe. No, he beat Rude. No,
he beat Joe first.
And then Rude, yeah. So, and finally, our main event is basically a 3 stages of hell match. It's being billed as a 2 out of 3 falls, but it's Adam Cole defending his NXT Championship against Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match with one match featuring a stipulation picked by Adam Cole, one match being picked with a stipulation by Johnny Gargano, and if it goes to a 3rd fall, a stipulation will be picked by General Manager William Regal. Adam Cole has picked a singles match. Johnny Gargano has picked a street fight. We're going to make an extra prediction, Jack, as to what the 3rd stipulation will be, because obviously it's going to a 3rd stipulation.
Yeah, obviously. There's no way.
So, okay, so first up, what is the 3rd stipulation going to be?
It's a triple threat match.
I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be champ, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd love for it to be, but it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but like...
Because then it'd be 1-1-1.
The only thing is it turns Regal heel if he does that. So, no, that's not my prediction.
See Ciampa's tweet?
No.
He was like, he's like, in 2017, I looked at NXT and decided it needed a villain. And now I look at NXT in 2019 and I know it needs Tommaso Ciampa. And he's really tweeting that, like, he's back soon. I think he'll be back at the tapings. Maybe at the end of the night. I don't know about this. I think he's back within a week.
See, it's just strange. Like, why would you involve William Regal? Does Regal turn heel and just have Tommaso Ciampa?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Like,
it's really
but with
strange.
Regal can still come off as a babyface of being like he never lost the title. Do you know what I mean? He can play that card.
Yeah.
I saw someone here. Right? Imagine Regal picked a second 2 out of 3 falls match as the 3rd match. Imagine it's went like 5 falls. So what is actually your prediction for the final?
I don't know. I hope it's not I hope it's not fucking like a steel cage match. I hope it's not like the steel cage hanging from the fucking roof all day long.
I think NXT is too smart to do that.
Yeah, you know Vince would do that.
Vince would, but
3rd stipulation is a Punjabi prison. Oh really? Because you've been fucking hanging there since we came in. Ladder match maybe?
I was thinking ladder match, but like I think that would break the flow of the match a lot because you have to hang it and then raise it up.
Yeah, but they could do the WWE thing and go to commercial.
Yeah, during live pay-per-view.
Good. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna say submission match.
Yeah.
Regal.
Yeah, Adam Cole might be interesting. See if
Regal will try and favour Gargano.
Yeah, that's kind of heelish.
It's not though. I don't know. It's tough.
I quit.
What? Yeah, you go first.
I think it's gonna be a last man standing because that's just easy.
Yeah.
Because what just makes it? Because if you have one of them, okay, so you have the match they had at the last takeover, that singles match that was just bananas.
Yeah.
Have them have that first, then add weapons. And then when they're both just beat to shit, go, okay, now you gotta fight till one of you can't stand anymore. And then, like, I think that... Also, I think this match is going to be crazy long. I think this is going to be, like, touching 40 minutes. So I think, like... I think the 3rd fall needs to be the shortest fall. And if both guys are extremely beat up and tired, then last man standing is the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm just going last because it just seems like a proper like third fall kind of thing. Like I hope it's not because I want it to be something like completely out of left field. Like I hope it's a ladder match because that would just be fucking mental.
I don't know.
Like an inferno match or something.
First blood
match or like an ambulance match or something. Regal comes out in an ambulance.
Oh Jesus.
If it's a triple threat, I'll fucking scream with happiness. And I don't even care that it doesn't make sense. It would just be the best thing ever. I don't think anyone would care.
You know what I'd love, right? I'd love if it was the last man standing, the third one. Gargano. Then, I don't know. This is not what I'm predicting, but I'd love it, right? Gargano wins the last man standing. Yeah. Similar fashion to when Ciampa beat Gargano. Yeah. Where he just, remember in the last man standing where he just kind of fell off the stage and landed on his feet.
Yeah.
So, that, Gargano wins the title back. Standing at the top of the thing, credits are coming on. And bang! Crutch again. Or just a neck brace.
Yeah.
Just
into the neck brace.
Because the last time Johnny Gargano won the title,
Tommaso
Ciampa came out to hug him and embrace him. And it's just Ciampa always steals his moment.
Always ruins it, yeah.
Oh.
Class. The story.
And then we just went back to Gargano Ciampa again.
The storyline goes on forever.
It's never going to end. They're going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame and still be attacking each other. It's like this is never.
They need to have one more match. There needs to be one more match just to wrap it all up. Because we know we were meant to get it before Ciampa got injured, unfortunately. And it just needs to happen. But I don't think it's happening now. I still think they're going to drag it out. Maybe not from Mania, but definitely till like the Rumble. So give me a prediction so for stipulation. Just off the top of your head, first thing that comes to mind.
Chairs match. No, a tables match.
Tables match. Yeah. Fair enough. Could be. I don't know. And who's winning?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, bye. Go on Adam Cole as well. Because the final shot of the night is going to be
the Era.
All 4 members of the Era holding the gold. The prophecy comes true.
And Ciampa comes out with 4 crutches.
Flinging them around. No, but I think the closing shot will be Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly all holding their belts. All the Undisputed Era is covered in gold. Prophecy has come true. And just the credit thing comes up, and next thing, Ciampa's song hits. Out comes Ciampa, gives a little wave to Adam Cole.
Oh.
And then we get Cole Ciampa at War Games for the title. Ciampa wins, and then that sets up we get.
No, see, I think you are right. I think we're going to end with the 4.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be. I think it might be Pete Dunne, the Street Profits, and maybe either Gargano or Ciampa, like you said. And it's going to be a War Games match for all 4 titles.
Yeah, maybe. But then you put the belts back on the Street Profits then.
No, I don't think they'll win. I think the Era will win.
Yeah, but all 4 belts.
I think that's the way they're doing. I think that'd be interesting.
Interesting, because then like it frees up the entire card.
Yeah, but like you've plenty of fucking
you've all the roster. It'd be definitely interesting. It'd be definitely. I'd
have the women's title, like obviously.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. Sorry, Shayna. But I'd be into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Takeover. Buzzing for an undisputed Takeover.
Oh Jesus.
I fucking love it. Or imagine, right? Imagine Regal comes out, and it goes the third stipulation.
Were you going to try and do a Regal impression?
Yeah, but then I was like, no, probably not.
You've done your Regal impression on this.
Third stipulation.
That's not bad.
The third stipulation would be.
You sound like a Wallace. A Wallace and Gromit.
Jeez. It's going to be a 4-on-1 handicap match. Takes off his Undisputed Era t-shirt. He's Bischoff! It's Bischoff!
Oh no.
Could you imagine? That'd be shit. Don't do that. That's something Vince would do. Don't do that.
No, Vince would have it be like a triple threat match, and Regal would be like, and the third man It's Shane O'Mac.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. I was at a festival last weekend and Lewis Capaldi played and he came out to Here Comes the Money. And no one in the entire thing caught it. And I was like, yeah, I was like,
Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac. No one copped it. I hate that. I hate when things go like. Oh,
it just looks stupid then.
Yeah.
Just doing the dance by myself.
Fuck's sake. Alright, so that's Takeover. Excited for Takeover?
I'm very excited.
Of course you are. It's a Takeover, obviously.
Yeah.
Is it the most consistent wrestling show? It has to be.
Yeah.
NXT is always good. It's never shit. It's never like Raw or SmackDown levels of bad sometimes. So Raw or SmackDown can be really bad.
Yeah.
Like
there's never ever been a bad Takeover.
Nah, they're all. You could go back and watch them and still be entertained by all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Even though it was Baron Corbin on, you definitely could. Definitely.
Although Baron Corbin probably had the worst match in Takeover history with Austin Aries.
That was such a bad match.
That was awful.
Yeah.
And it was Aries' first match as well.
Yeah.
Worst
shitty person to put him with.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, see, Aries is so good that they probably thought he'd get a good match with Baron. Like, it was fucking awful.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the reason why we're here. SummerSlam. Live from Toronto.
Biggest party of the summer. What's the theme song? They also have a banging song for SummerSlam.
It's not been released yet.
Really?
Yeah. Not yet.
Remember the one where it was like Cool for the Summer with Demi Lovato?
Yeah,
that was class.
So good too. But
that was such a tune.
Yeah, it actually was. But yeah, for the first time in, I think, I don't know, has it been like 6 years? I think it's been since Brooklyn. I think it's the first one in like 5 or 6 years.
To be outside
of Brooklyn.
The Staples Center. I think it's 3 years. I don't think it's that long. I remember when they were. I remember being actively watching wrestling when they were in the Staples Center as well.
Yeah, that was up until, I remember that was around like 2008 to 2012, I think. Maybe.
I think Daniel Bryan won the title in the Staples Center.
That was 2013.
That was 2013. So I think maybe 2014 onwards.
Yeah,
maybe. So maybe 5 years.
5 years, I think. Yeah. So for the first time in 5 years, it's not in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's in Toronto. Second time SummerSlam has ever been in Toronto.
When was the last one?
2004 when Randy Orton won
beat
the title.
Benoit.
Yeah.
Well, Randy Orton became the youngest WWE champion. No, when Randy Orton became the youngest WWE champion of all time.
It's true.
And we don't know who he beat.
Yeah. Just won it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He just walked the title and just picked it up. It's like Titus O'Neil did with the 24/7 title.
Anyways, let's get cracking with the card. There's 10 matches announced, but we're like Raw and SmackDown have happened. The Go Home shows have happened, but I'm still fairly worried that there's going to be like 4 matches added in the next like coming days. Over social media, which they tend to do.
Yeah. So
first up, nothing's been announced for the pre-show yet, but you have to imagine this will probably be on it. It's the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. It is WWE Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak defending his title against Oney Lorcan. Who do you have in mind? Oney with his massive finger.
Yeah, that's
you put the thing you put up on Twitter,
which
is just a picture of like a hand doing that, but like the finger was like that. So he's acknowledging it.
I gotta go Drew Gulak because he just won the title, but I think it's gonna be a really good match. Yeah. I really like Oney Lorcan as well.
Oney Lorcan's unreal.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be a very good match.
There's literally no storyline to it. It got set up last night on 205 Live. 6-pack challenge match. Only one.
Yeah,
just becoming number 1 contender. I think it's just gonna be a very good match.
Yep.
I think Drew might cheat. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's gonna be on the pre-show either way. But Drew's winning for depths. Next up is a match that I'm kind of excited for, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. It is Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair in a battle of the generations. Queen of one era versus Queen of this era. Yada yada yada. Who do you have in mind? In Trish Stratus' last match, apparently, so she says.
Yeah, but Trish Stratus
so she
says. 100 times over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Trish.
Yeah.
Number 1, it's in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Cheap pop.
Number 2, I think she threw me with. Well, she didn't throw me. The reason I'm picking her is because she's saying this is her last match.
Yeah.
I think she's winning, and I think she's going on one more run.
Maybe.
I think she might take the title.
Maybe.
I think she might go up against Bailey. I think she might go to SmackDown. I think.
You need like a heel.
You were saying?
I think that like.
Wonder what? Yeah.
2 minutes. Do the thing.
Cut.
So, I think you need a heel champion to do that, and there's no clear one in sight. So, maybe, I don't know.
Not necessarily. You don't necessarily need a, especially when it's a legend like that. You don't necessarily need a heel champion, because you can sell the story of Bailey being a huge fan of Trish Stratus,
Giving her a shot. Losing. That makes me look like such a dweeb.
But it's fucking Bailey.
Yeah.
You know, like.
I agree with you. I'm also going Trish. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, Charlotte should get the rub. Charlotte doesn't need the rub.
Yeah. Someone like Alexa should be the one to beat her.
Or Nikki. Like someone who's up in Ember that anyone would have done.
Charlotte
Bailey
does
even.
nothing.
Bailey
does nothing for Charlotte. Charlotte headlined WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like it does nothing for Charlotte.
She's already like has she beaten her record? She's more titles than Trish, doesn't she? She's 8-time champ.
I think so, yeah.
Like she's already beaten her.
Does
record.
Nothing. Because the whole thing then is like, oh, you beat Trish Stratus, whoop-de-doo. She wrestled her for about 5 years.
Yeah, it's not
like
not good.
Beating BJ Penn now, like.
Yeah.
Like,
So, I'm going Trish. It's in Toronto. Apparently her kids are going to be ringside.
Yeah, she's definitely winning.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit like Goldberg when Goldberg faced Brock the first time.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be as convincing as that.
Like a minute.
No, I don't think it'll be like that. But remember, like,
I don't
the
know
whole
if it's
thing.
going to be a good match. I can't tell if it's going to be.
I think it will be. I think it'll be decent.
Hopefully.
I think the whole thing though was that like, or the whole thing about Goldberg was like Goldberg was going to do it for his son, one last go, and then he beat Brock and was like, oh, I can do this.
I can do this.
So I think this is the way we're going.
Maybe actually, and it was around the time 2K got announced as well. It's literally like around the same time.
Yeah, and I think this will be. That will be WrestleMania then. I think it'll be Charlotte and Trish again at WrestleMania. I think it'll circle back.
With the title. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I could see it, definitely. Charlotte wins the Rumble, maybe. Because, you know, she's going to win one eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair enough. Next up,
sorry, no, I hate this. But, like, I'd love if they did, like, a spiral thing. You know, like what they did with Okada.
Where Charlotte goes bananas.
Not bananas, but like she goes in a slump.
It's like
because I'm fucking sick shit of seeing Charlotte win. So she wins all the time.
I know.
No, it's not that I'm sick of seeing her win. But like, I'm just sick shit of seeing her in the main event all the fucking time.
Yeah, but it's not like even.
But it was the same with Okada. People were saying. I know people have come around to Okada again. He did it. It would be refreshing.
I'm sick of him now again.
But like,
I'm actually sick of him now again.
But it would be refreshing if she went through a bit of a spiral and then told a story about coming
True,
back.
that'd be cool. Yeah. Are they really capable of it?
No,
possibly.
Not at all.
Who knows?
They tried it with Cena and said he was in a slump year, even though he beat Brock Lesnar
and like Headline Mania as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, speaking of Goldberg, even though it's been a while, but the next match is a match I'm actually quite excited to see because it's going to be a beating. It's Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. What a weird combination that is. Who do you have and why, Jack?
See, well, I'm going Goldberg, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But like this is confusing to me because everyone's like, oh, Goldberg's gonna fucking like it's gonna be spare jackhammer, done, collect my paycheck, go
Fingers
home.
Crossed.
But why would you put him in there with Dolph Ziggler? Because
he can sell like a maniac.
Yeah,
he'll make that.
I just think
fucking nuke.
I just think after the disaster that was Saudi Arabia, I think
safe hands like Ziggler's a safe hand. He's someone like you can have just. He's someone you.
What I'm saying is they put him in there with Ziggler to get a match out of him.
I don't know. Like I mean, yeah. So he just doesn't fucking break his face again.
Yeah. So I'd love like.
He's also very small, so he'd be a lot easier to get up.
I'd love, right? I'd love if the match started and Goldberg ran at him for a spear.
Super kick.
And then got him with a super kick.
Yeah.
And it looks like, just for a sec, and then like he gets the famous there.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to beat him,
yeah.
and he doesn't.
That would be cool.
And then it's like a 1-2 kick out, and then fucking Goldberg goes to town.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Just give Dolph something.
Give Dolph something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
Because the players would go bananas, like, if you realise
the players would shit themselves.
Yeah, like if he hit the famous or zigzag, and then 1-2 kick out.
Yeah.
You could even have Goldberg kick out at 1. Just have him fucking. Yeah.
But yeah, that's fair enough. I'm actually pumped for it because I want to see Goldberg just redeem himself. I want to forget Saudi Arabia. Same way Undertaker did at Extreme Rules.
He was excellent.
Yeah, I want to see Goldberg just do his thing. So, yeah, I just want to see him mark Dolph Ziggler, to be honest. Nothing against Dolph, but, it's just...
Everything against
Dolph. It'll
just
be fun. So, yeah, Boko and Goldberg anyway, obvs. Next match is for the WWE United States Championship. It is United States Champion AJ Styles defending his title against Ricochet. Who do you have him with?
Ricochet?
Really?
No. Hold on. No. I don't know.
It's
fucking hard.
It is hard. Ricochet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ricochet.
Yeah.
Because I think what's gonna happen is... I'll get into it later on, but I think Ricochet. I think Ricochet now, and it'll make sense later on.
Alright. I'm going AJ. Because... Like, why not just let the OC run for a while with the 3 belts? Like, Gallows and Anderson just won tag titles. Just give them the 3 belts to run with for a while. Just Ricochet can move on. I mean, Ricochet can... Again, unfortunately, he's like a Johnny Gargano or Candice where he can lose and still be fine.
Yeah.
So, like, he's... So, yeah, just... Like,
I think it'll be a very good match.
I'm not saying AJ can't lose either. Because, like, he's just been around so long and he's done so much that he can as well.
I just think the US title does more for Ricochet than it does AJ's title at the moment.
True, but, like...
And there's a lot more heels for AJ, or for Ricochet to face, rather than...
Faces.
Faces. Although, I'd love to see, if AJ did win, I'd love to see him feud with Mysterio next.
That'd be cool.
Because I don't think that match has happened since Mysterio came back, or did it?
Not one-on-one, I don't think.
No, I don't think... Has that match ever happened?
Probably some indie.
Yeah, but no, I really want to see that.
Yeah, like, I just want AJ, like, because I think the US title desperately needs to be brought up a bit. So I think AJ needs to just run with it for a while. Just for a bit, just establish it.
Yeah.
So yeah, AJ versus Ricochet. I'm going AJ, you're going Ricochet. That's fair.
I'll explain later as to why.
I have a plan.
Okay,
you have a plan. Yeah. Next up is the match that I'm actually genuinely most looking forward to of any match on this card. It is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, in his in-ring debut as the Fiend. Would you have him why?
Bray Wyatt beats him in 3 minutes.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I'd be up for that.
I think this match will be quicker than Dolph Ziggler and Goldberg.
I fucking hope so. That'd be awesome.
I think he.
I love Finn Balor, but fuck me, Bray Wyatt needs to be pushed.
If Finn Balor gets one bit of offense in, I will go to Stamford, choke Vince McMahon to death.
Do you know what I want to happen?
What?
Do you know what I want to happen? Do you know I book this match? Finn Balor's like, I'd have Finn come out first, then have the Fiend come out. I'd have him come out to the Firefly Funhouse theme song first, and then like do whatever mix you want of it, creepy mix. Fiend gets in the ring. I hope he wrestles in the mask. I want him to wrestle in the mask. Or does he? I don't know. I want him to take off the mask and be even more grotesque underneath. Have like creepy paint or something. But anyway, I want Finn to be visibly frightened. I want Finn to look scared.
Yeah.
And I want Finn to be like, okay, fuck, I gotta do this quick. Straight out the whatever. Straight out the ring. I don't know.
Straight out of Compton.
Crazy motherfucking ice.
But this crazy motherfucker called Fergal.
I wanted to try and hit a sling blade straight out because I think it's an easy enough move to counter into Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail goes to pin 1-2, lifts him up, mandible claw, choke him the fuck out.
Oh yeah,
finish him like that.
Because we've heard the rumors that Finn is gone after this for a while. Which indicates to me that he's going to come back to the Rumble and win it.
Maybe. I'd be down because I told you. I don't know. Did I say on this
which
podcast?
Indicates to me again that Bray Wyatt will pick up one of the titles.
Yeah,
in
because was I saying to you on the podcast?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, that I think Bray should beat Brock in the meantime, and then have Finn win, and then get Demon versus Fiend at Mania.
Actually, I'm going AJ. That's the thing, because you just ruined my entire plan.
Wait, what was your plan?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Okay, so we're both going Bray.
Yeah,
he has to. If he loses this match, I am fucking done.
He's not going to lose. There's no way. There is no way. Finn has gone after this. There's no way he loses.
WWE are going to wreck this. Anyways, next match is a match that I was very excited for, but I'm not so much now, and I'm kind of worried. It's Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon with the stipulation that if Owens loses, he'll be forced to quit WWE. Who'd you have him with? Don't say it! I know you're going to say it. No!
Boy else would they put that stipulation in?
Yeah.
It's Shane McMahon.
It's Shane, isn't it?
It's Shane McMahon.
Owens going back to ROH.
No, yeah. Ron's going to enter the G1.
Yeah.
No. So what do you think happens?
Go on. Beats in 10 seconds.
No.
Flash knockout.
No. Joe's going to cost Owens' career.
Sammy.
Yeah. Sami Zayn. The two guys who hated Shane McMahon the most.
Yeah. Has been calling his bullshit since like 2017.
It's going to come full circle, and Sami Zayn's going to align with Shane.
No, everyone's aligned with Shane. He has enough.
So, yeah, that's what's going to happen.
So you're going Shane McMahon?
Yeah. Either that, or do you know what it would be funny, and it would be a pure Sami Zayn thing to do as well. Have him come out and just like fucking push Kevin Owens and have Kevin Owens win by disqualification.
That would be brilliant.
And then,
that would be amazing. That would be so good.
I'm just like, just touch him,
flick him or something. Yeah. Flick him in the ear. But then have Kevin just beat him up anyway. Prison beat him. Shit, don't say that to me, because I'm kind of scared.
No, he is winning.
Like, it doesn't make any sense, because there's no stakes for Shane here. As in, like, I don't know, stakes for Kevin, whatever we want to phrase. Like, if Kevin wins, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Essentially. Unless it's changed on the night, which is possible. But it's...
I thought it would just be a loser leaves town match. Like that's what it should be.
They should have done that.
But like
that'd make it a lot more predictable.
But that just indicates to me that they just don't want to have Shane go away. Like.
Yeah, like I'm sure they're convinced that he's good. I'm going Kevin Owens because I need it. Because I just need to see him just destroy Shane.
No,
it won't happen. Shane will put up a fight too.
Yeah, Shane's gonna out wrestle Kevin Owens for 25 minutes.
He actually will too. Like that's the thing. Shane's, you know what's gonna happen as well? Shane's gonna like put a load of fuckery on it too. He's gonna be like make Elias referee. He's gonna like make Drew like special enforcer.
No, do you know what I think is gonna happen? I don't think Shane will get any offense in. I think Kevin Owens will prove what he's been saying all along. Right, he'll beat the shit out of Shane McMahon, and then Sami Zayn will just come in and cost him and just slump Shane McMahon over him.
Oh god, where does Kevin Owens go then for? He has to quit, like.
I'd love to. Do you know what I do with him? I just keep doing. Do you know, like the old NWO thing, where like they'd buy a ticket, just sit in the crowd, just have him sit in the crowd, have him turn up at NXT, have him fucking. Because you know Kevin Owens would be brilliant at it. Like
he'd be such a funny guy.
He'd bring that like hobo stick, with this fucking thing hanging off it. Like he'd bring stuff like that. Like he'd be brilliant.
He'd bring his son or something.
Tattered clothes.
Yeah.
We have no money.
Yeah, Shane's not a bad show to be honest with
you. Yeah, I think Shane man. I put my house on it to be something.
For fuck's sake. I'm gonna go Kevin just for my own sanity, but I need to hold on to that belief. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to a match I'm actually quite looking forward to, even though I don't know how it's going to turn out on paper, but I think it'll be good. It is the WWE Championship match. It is WWE Champion Kofi Kingston defending his title against Randy Orton in a match 10 years in the making.
So this whole story is based on how 10 years ago Randy Orton held down Kofi Kingston, and it took Kofi Kingston 10 years to get back up to this.
Yeah.
So that means Randy Orton's winning.
Why?
Because it's WWE.
Yeah.
You know, they'll tell the story about, how he was held down for 10 years and now it's finally time for his redemption, and Randy Orton will just kick his face and just win the title anyway.
Don't say that. Come on now.
Orton's winning.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Orton's
not.
winning.
Don't say that.
Orton is winning, I guarantee you.
Kingston is winning.
No.
Come on now.
No.
Randy is a good guy.
Randy Orton's winning.
He'll put him over.
Randy Orton's winning.
Yes, he will.
Like, I don't think it's Randy that won't put him over. I think Vince wants Randy Orton to win.
That literally makes no sense. That makes zero sense.
Are you gonna fucking tell Vince that?
No, come on now. Even Vince has like his own sensical reasons. This makes.
Do you not remember 2014?
That was 5 years.
Yeah, still.
Okay,
I'll go one better. Do you not remember Crown Jewel when he put the title back on Brock?
Yeah.
Do you not remember Money in the Bank? Do you not remember when he put the
Extreme
briefcase on Brock?
Extreme Rules last month.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't say that. I don't think Randy's winning. I really don't think. I could see Shane McMahon winning, but I can't see Randy winning.
No, Randy's winning.
No, he's not. Kofi Kingston.
And the New Day are definitely going to turn him.
In line with Randy.
Oh my god.
New Legacy.
Oh no.
The New Day, the New Legacy.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sakes. Kofi's winning. Negative Nancy. Kofi Kingston's winning. Come on.
No.
Feel good moment.
No.
Come
Randy
on.
Orton. We had that at WrestleMania.
I know.
SummerSlam's like the antithesis to WrestleMania. You get all the good moments of WrestleMania, you get all the shit ones at fucking SummerSlam.
True.
You go look back in the SummerSlam, all the SummerSlam moments. Fucking depressing as fuck. Fucking Randy Orton beating Chris Benoit. Depressing as fuck.
No, it is. Now it is. It wasn't at the time.
That was. Chris Benoit had a big, good
That's
run
true,
at the
actually.
time.
He was a heel, wasn't he?
Fucking.
Daniel Bryan's big moment got spoiled.
Yeah, Nexus got squashed. Fucking stopped.
Punk got beat up by Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And cashed it on.
Yeah. Alberto Del Rio walked out with the title that time. Even though it was a unification match,
Jeff
that
Hardy
sucked.
When Jeff Hardy killed himself off a ladder in 2008 against Punk, or 2009 against Punk.
Ah, that was cool.
That was cool, but like lost and everyone didn't want. And
when
then
the Undertaker set Edge on fire.
That was cool, though. Everyone wanted that. So, come on, Kingston's winning. Come on, be positive.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
I'm gonna laugh.
Remember at that time when everyone was like, "Oh, the Nexus are obviously winning."
Well, I was.
Look at Bret Hart is on their team. Like he's like 80.
I was 12. I didn't know any better. Plus, I didn't think the Nexus was winning. I was on the belief that the babyface.
Yeah, you were a child.
I was 12. Anyways, Kingston's winning. Next up is a match that I'm just not looking forward to at all. Is the SmackDown Women's Championship match. It is SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley defending her title against Ember Moon. Who'd you have?
To look forward to this. This is a really good match.
It could be, but it's just been zero build. And Bayley.
I don't care.
No, but like the story has been shite. It's been like, okay, so 2 weeks ago, Ember Moon was getting beat up, and then Bayley came out, made the save, and then hit her with a belly to belly. Okay, fair enough. This week, Natalia's beating up Ember Moon again, and then Bayley comes out, chases her off, and raises Ember's hand. Like, this has been the stupidest fucking thing.
Someone needs to sit Vince down before he writes SmackDown. I'd be like, will you just watch last week's show, please?
Like, I was up for this match when it got announced. I was like, shit, yeah, give Ember Moon a chance, because I love Ember Moon. But then I was just like, since then, it's been crap.
Yeah.
So, who'd you have in mind for this terrible match?
Alright, but calm down.
It could be good. It could be good.
Bayley.
Yeah, I want Bayley too.
Yeah. Enough said. Move on.
just, yeah, Bayley. Next match is a match that I wasn't so much looking forward to, but now I am. It is a submission match for the Raw Women's Championship.
I was always looking forward to this match.
I was looking forward to it, but now I really am because I love a submission match.
Yep.
And it is Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch defending her title against Natalia in a submission match. Disarm her versus Sharpshooter. Who do you have in mind?
This is going to be a fantastic match.
I really
You know why?
I think it will.
Because they've wrestled each other for years and people don't even remember it, don't even realise.
Yeah.
They used to wrestle each other like every night in Japan. They toured in Japan together, like. And they're very good friends.
This
I think it's going to be a fantastic
This could steal
match.
the show.
Yeah,
because Natalya is
a submission match suits Natalya as well. Like her
it's just
style.
two of them.
No, what I'm saying is her style.
Yeah,
she's very technical.
I think it's Becky's style as well. I think Becky should be more of a technical wrestler.
Yeah,
I think that like people forget how good Natalya is.
Yeah. What I'm. Do you remember there was a match?
You're going somewhere. There's no way you can tell.
On a WrestleMania once, right? It was WrestleMania 13.
Oh shit's sake! Yeah,
and like
double turn.
Yeah, and like when you think of it, it involved Natalya's uncle, and it involved the person.
Fuck's sake!
It involved the person that is compared to Becky Lynch the most. I'm just saying. So, yeah.
I never even caught that. It was Bret Hart. So you going Natalya?
No. I just brought that up. I don't know. I could see it. I could see her pass out.
Do you know what they're going to do? They're going to do her pass out and then come back. She's going to be like, that'd
be fucking stupid. That'd be something fucking Seth Rollins would do whenever boom out of the building.
The ref will like not call the match for some reason.
Yeah, and the ref will somehow be Earl Hebner.
Yeah. But alright.
He just screws the hearts. That's his gimmick.
Are you going Becky, so?
I'm gonna go Natalya. What the fuck? What the hell?
Why?
I think Becky's gonna pass out. I think she'll win it back straight away. But I think it just adds a bit of an edge to Becky. Because
I don't want her to be just fucking Stone Cold 2.0.
But nothing helped Austin more than when he passed out in that sharpshooter, and I think it would do.
Yeah, but Becky's already there.
But see, the thing is, right? Becky's there, but it's
It would help Kevin Owens more than anyone. If it was because you have Kevin.
Oh, Shane McMahon's gonna put him in a fucking sharpshooter, and he pass out during the pain. Because that's the only way.
Triangle thing.
It's the only way.
No, but I'm just saying, like, Kevin Owens is someone who's recently turned face and like could use something like, not against Shane McMahon obviously, but like that kind of situation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it adds another layer to Becky. That she's back on the chase now for the title. It makes it interesting again.
I suppose. I can't see it though. I think Natalya would just tap.
2 minutes.
I think Ronda comes back.
Pregnant?
Oh yeah, she's pregnant, isn't she? Yeah.
Is she? Did she know?
I think she's pregnant.
Is she?
I think. I could be wrong.
She comes out with a massive bump.
It's hard to tell. Maria Kanellis can do it. Ronda Rousey can. So are you actually going to
I'll go and tell her.
Alright.
I'm very cagey.
I'm going Becky because I can see them doing it. I can see them kind of doing the spot. Maybe Becky looks like she's gonna pass out, and then no, I don't think she will. Plus, it won't look as cool with the blood.
Who said there wasn't gonna be blood?
Who said there was gonna be blood?
What does this attack mean?
And finally, the main event. Because you know it's going to be the main event. It is the Universal Championship match.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're saying this again.
It's Universal Champion Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Defending his title against
This is the third SummerSlam we've covered, and it's the third SummerSlam where you've said, and the main event is Universal Champion Brock Lesnar
defending his title against Seth Cool Boy Rollins. Who do you have and why?
Oh, Seth down with the kids, Rollins.
Seth with it, Rollins.
I'm gonna go Seth. I think Seth wins, and finally overcomes Brock, and then I'd love the next night on Raw, but I don't think it'll happen. I think.
Is this your prediction from AJ?
It was AJ, but I changed it. Next pay-per-view. The Fiend or Bray Wyatt, whoever beats him.
I hope so, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm going Seth as well, because I know what the closing shot of SummerSlam
is. Seth and Becky?
No, actually, surprisingly. I think Seth is going to win, and I think he's going to get booed out of the building. I think people are going to turn on him like never before.
Nah, it's called Brock. They won't.
No, people were cheering for Brock Lesnar on Raw. Watch it back. When he beat the shit out of him in the ambulance, people were cheering for him.
So I think the closing shot will be.
What?
It'll be Seth Rollins strapped to a gurney with the title just draped across him. He's just like this.
Paralyzed.
We do.
He looked so fucking stupid on Raw.
Yeah. What's the stupidest way they could put the title on him and make him still look stupid?
Like, I don't know.
I think it's that. I think the stupidest way they could do it.
Double knockout and fall on Brock.
No, I think the stupidest way they could do it is have him beat Brock and get stretchered out afterwards. Yeah, I think that might be the way they'll do it.
Just have Brock annihilate him afterwards. Just like 14 F5s in a row consecutively.
Have Triple H come out and pedigree him.
Kevin Nash emerges from the crowd.
Yeah. What? Limps. With a shot knee.
I'd love for the closing shot of Mania for Rollins to be like, yeah, you overcame it, and then poof, lights up, lights down, lights up, feet, Mandible Claw.
You love this Mandible Claw.
Fucking, it's class because it's actually really violent when you think.
It'll be class if Seth Rollins won the title, and like
shock.
Like the credits are coming up. He's in the ring, and then champion just comes up to the top and he just starts waving.
That'd be class.
That'd be so. Imagine the pop that
would people get that though?
Of course,
you'd hope so. In Toronto,
they would.
SummerSlam as well.
But no, WWE won't do it in a wrestling town. They do that in like Dayton, Ohio, or something.
Yeah,
or like fucking.
Dayton, Ohio's a wrestling town, as far as I know. It's where OVE is from.
Huh.
Check your facts, man.
Name a fucking stupid town.
Just call it a town for no reason. Where was that shit Raw? Do you remember when they brought up all the NXT guys?
Oh, no one was like, we're never going back there again.
Dude, where Ricochet's from? Fucking Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah,
Paducah,
Kentucky.
Who the fuck has ever heard of that?
They don't even have cable in Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Paducah? But, where the fuck is Kentucky? Who's ever from Kentucky? Bar KFC. But
NASCAR.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm surprised you're not going Brock. You love going Brock.
I love going Brock
because he just wins.
Wins long. The statistics favor you if you always go Brock.
Yeah, it's true. It's like Shane.
It's like Shane. That's so sad.
Shane. No Shane. I said, but Shane too.
Shane. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. It's interesting.
Do you think I look forward to SummerSlam?
I look forward to yeah.
I am too.
Yeah.
It's different because you know it's not the same old like every title is on the line kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
It's not like we've got a big singles feud between Trish and Charlotte, big women's singles feud without a title involved, which is cool. We've got the debut of the Fiend in ring.
Mm-hmm.
We have Owens McMahon is intriguing. Kingston Orton is intriguing. Becky and Natalia is going to be class, and Brock and Seth. It's Brock and Seth, I guess. I mean, like if Seth wins, he looks like it makes Brock look terrible. Like, and I know that's so stupid, it's so weird to say, but Seth has been beaten to shit the last 2 weeks. He's going to be coming out in fucking tape and all sorts, limping, and like Brock the Destroyer, the man who kills people. Everyone who gets in his way is destroyed.
Yeah, but see, if he hits him with like a low blow or something,
and gets DQ'd.
Not
Seth uses it.
Yeah,
and then he's rehashed to something WrestleMania.
Man, but you know it's WWE, like they love rehashing shit.
Oh, for God's sake, the main event's gonna be poops.
Yeah. That'd be cool. If the main event was just about the start and the Fiend came out and beat the shit out of both of them, that was it.
I'd be down for that.
Got no main event to SummerSlam.
I'd be down for that.
He just fucking picked up the belt and walked away.
I'd be fucking up for that.
And then the Firefly Funhouse team just started playing. When he and him holding the title. That'd be class.
Takes off the mask and he's like Happy Bray again.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh,
yeah.
I want that now.
Have you seen his tweets? His tweets are class. They're all like, it's like, what's going to happen? He's like proper like, no, I want to join his cult, really.
Brainwashing you.
So yeah, that's been SummerSlam and Takeover.
Are we going to talk a bit of G1?
I suppose quickly, because I gotta go.
Generation 1.
Grade 1. So yeah, finals Monday.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win from this point? As it stands,
I actually don't know.
As it stands, Okada and Ibushi are the only two that can win A block, and everyone bar.
I'll just check. No, let's check because it might have changed as of today. I haven't watched today's, but 2 seconds now. Let's double check a room. Okay, so 4 people can win it. 4 people can win it in B block. It's Goto, White, Moxley, and Naito.
Okay.
4 of them can do it. I think it's going to be White.
You think it's going to be White, so you think it's going to be a White final?
Possibly.
That'd be so boring.
I think Ibushi wins, though. I think Ibushi's beating Okada.
Oh, I think Okada's winning it.
I could see Okada. I think it's going to be either Ibushi or Okada wins it, I think.
No, I think Okada's winning it. I think they're going to do the whole choosy thing.
I hope so, because that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be intriguing. Because I'd love to see who he chooses.
Just fucking...
Pick
Brock. Imagine.
Picks like...
If I was the champion of G1, I'd just do it and see what happens. Because I'd be like, I want Brock.
Go off script.
I want Vince.
Vince McMahon.
Give me Dwayne Johnson.
Shane McMahon. I want Rikishi.
Give me Goldberg.
Give me The Undertaker.
Remember, was it last Wrestle Kingdom or the Wrestle Kingdom before that? I think it was Wrestle Kingdom 2 years ago. They offered Bill Goldberg like fucking $500,000 to wrestle.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
that might be too.
Then last Wrestle Kingdom, it was the one with Jericho. The one that Jericho was on. They offered Hulk Hogan like $1 million to a pair.
Yeah.
Fucking, well, that's what he claims. It was probably $10 and a fucking hot dog or something.
Japan are so weird. So yeah, it's between Okada, Ibushi, Moxley, White, Goto, and Naito.
Yeah.
Imagine just Goto again. Just fucking Goto. I feel bad for Goto.
I think Naito might do it.
Naito has the story, but I don't think it will be. I think it will be an Ibushi White final, and like everyone's gonna be shitting themselves because like everything White says comes true.
Yeah.
And then it gets getting old.
Could be interesting. See, everyone thought Ibushi was winning last year, and then they just had Tanahashi win. So
yeah.
It's a strange one.
We might get Okada Moxley final. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. And it's the only time we'll get that, so it's possible.
That's what I was thinking. Because when Moxley went on this like big long tear, I was like, shit, is he just gonna like destroy the block and go to the finals?
It would make sense, but now he's after losing 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So he has to win.
And his last match is against Juice, which everyone's pretty much saying that he's going to lose that.
Yeah, I don't know though. They could tell the story of Juice gets one more chance.
And then wins.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Juice is that type of character that could do that with.
Yeah. Who knows? I want people like Ishii to win it. I want Ishii to win. He's always the MVP of the G1. Always is. He's put on the best matches this year.
I want Yano to win it.
Be hilarious.
Can Yano still win it?
No, he's out.
For fuck's sake. Who do you think? Who are the bottom guys who haven't?
Who's bottom of the group?
Yeah, because if you're going off last year, remember like the poorest performing people didn't make this year's G1.
So in A block currently we have Evil, Tanahashi, Kenta, and Sanada are all on 8 points. And then we have Bad Luck Fale, Will Ospreay, and Zack Sabre Jr. on 6, and then Lance Archer is bottom 4. And then this year you've got Ishii, Yano on 8 points in B block, and then Jeff Cobb, Juice Robinson, Shingo Takagi, and Taichi are all on 6.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shingo beat Ishii today, actually.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna get Ishii, Shingo for the Never title.
Yeah.
With Shingo winning probably.
I think Lance Archer might be the one who'll get axed.
He's been class. He's been
amazing. It just depends what they do to him.
It's just been the 4 points though. It's just the point thing.
Yeah. But he was a surprise inclusion anyway.
Yeah.
In the G1.
Everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, he might get kicked out of Suzuki-gun. Because Suzuki would be like, I would have done way better than you.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Weird one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We'll find out Monday anyway. I'm going to Bushi. You going to Okada?
Yep.
Fair enough.
We'll talk about it next week.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
All the fallout from SummerSlam, NXT, and the whole shebang. So yeah, that's been us. Enjoy the cards. Enjoy all the wrestling. You're not going to stay up for 7 hours or whatever. How many? SummerSlam is like 10 hours, and your G1 is like 3.
I might take a nap. Like
power nap through the tag matches.
Yeah, through the tag matches, I might take a nap, and then I'll be on it again.
They'll always reveal like feuds coming up though.
Fuck that! I can look that up on the internet.
Oh, jeez, all right then.
Right, that's been us.
Take care. Enjoy the wrestling.
Love you.
We love you all so much.